Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you're all well. Yesterday we talked extensively about the hull and the painting, and it probably went a little long, but I think you understand where we got to in the end. Now, the paint. I have acrylic paint to go on the top. I was thinking about this black line yesterday. Now, I'm really am considering putting the black down first. It's a bit unusual. The black down first, but that creates a problem in itself. So the problem being is I don't normally spray in black lacquer paint, so I have plenty of black acrylic paint here. And in actual fact, I have quite a few different types of black here. Now, if I put this black down in acrylic, which is fine, but then I go to cover it and I want to paint the hull in a lacquer paint, you can't do that. Quite simply, some may say I'm wrong here, but I was always taught you can put acrylic on top of lacquer, but you can't put lacquer on top of acrylic. So if I paint an acrylic line that is just feathered out here and then drop the line on top of it for a crisp line, I'm going to have black overspray over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down and get some black lacquer paint today. I can put the black down, and then what I'll do is I'll probably feather some undercoat on just to bring it back to the same tone. So when I add the lacquer paint, we're not going to get any separation. And then when I do the acrylic paints, it's not going to really matter the other way because you can put acrylic on top of lacquer. So you just want to sort of get that pretty clear, I suppose. Now, yesterday's episode, something strange happened afterwards, which I really want to bring up here, just for 1 minute. So yesterday, I was spraying all the parts, and we pretty much undercoated nearly every single part on the ship. And near the end, when I got to the hull, my gun started to play up. I don't know, it just started to play up. And during that, I said, I'm going to add another gun. Which this was a brand new gun that I hadn't actually used yet. And to be honest with you, as soon as I used it, I thought, gee, this is crap. This one I like. This one is crap. Now you're probably wondering, where's the end of your gun? Now, these two are almost supposed to be identical, but I can tell you right now they're not, right? And something very, very strange happened yesterday. So I have a big habit of, I have like a thinner's bath. So even on my bigger guns that I spray cars with, I pull them apart, drop all the pieces in them, and pretty much let them sit in there, and they almost kind of clean themselves, right? I just like them sitting in the bath, and I do the same with these as well. This has been in a bath many times. The other day, it was actually sat in the bath for like 24 hours. Not a problem in the world. And I had my other spray gun already in the bath yesterday, like when I call it a bath, the thinner's bath. And anyway, I dropped this gun in yesterday, and about 3 hours later, I went, where's my gun? It was gone. That one was still sitting in there, and so was the other one. But this one had melted. It's quite hard now and not very thin. I mean, I got some on my nail yesterday, but I have never, ever seen that before. Like, never. I can only assume that in the end of it is the rest of it, so this gun is kaput. But, yeah, I thought I'd show that because, yeah, I'd never, ever seen that before and just thought, wow. I do like these guns on, like, the heavier stuff, which is why I use it for the undercoat. It seems to coat really, really well. And I was quite surprised because I pretty much pulled this out of a box yesterday. What I didn't like when I did pull out the box was it had a little bit of stuff on here, and I'm like, it almost looks second-hand. Like, okay, it was a Chinese brand sort of thing, and they've got the airbrush on there, but I would not say they are from the same company. And if you got one of these, probably best to dip the rear end in thinners and try it out. Yeah, I was amazed at that. I ended up getting some tongs and fishing it out, and just, yeah, this thing's cactus. So, yeah, I mean, I probably can keep it for some parts. You never know. But, yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. So today I'm going to go down to the store. I'll come back, and I've slept in a bit this morning. It's 8 o'clock. Plus, a car threw up a rock the other day, hit my windscreen, and I got to organise a new windscreen on the car as well. So I got a little bit to do this morning. I got my coffee here first, and then I'll come back. Okay, we're in the car. I thought I might just try something a little different and take you along for the ride. Let's see how we go. Well, here I am at my local hobby shop. Let's go inside. Alrighty, I am back from the hobby shop. I took some photos there. I will add probably at the end, and yeah, you can just have a look if you like of just the store. And yeah, so I got some lacquer black. So this is to put the line down. I got this for the prop shaft, some X11. Now, the other day I was out, and while I was out, I come across this shop, only this Warhammer stuff with all these little figurines. So a little curious, I went in there, and when I was in there, I found all these little figurines that were painted, and I really liked the metallic or the steel looking paints and stuff like that. And I asked what they had, or what they used, and they said they use this stuff here. So while I was there, I'm like, well, if that looks really good in the model, I might get some myself. So I thought I would just mention this, that they don't really have numbers or anything else like the other stuff does. I have opened this one. So there it is in there. It's very silverish. Oh, that's better. And then basically underneath, that's kind of like what they look like. So, but when I seen it on the actual models, it was very, very, it looked like steel, which is kind of like what I got this one for the steel look underneath. So my thinking was, well, I might do a little test on a sprue and see what they come up like. So the black I'm going to put down, and I'm probably going to paint that maybe this afternoon or tomorrow morning. I've got other things I need to do today. And then we're going to let that go off for at least 24 hours. before I roll down my tape line again, that white line I put down yesterday. So I think what we'll do, I may get set up. If I get a chance, I will record it, and if I don't, we will put it on the next one. But up until now, I think we'll just leave it. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye.